Hi guys, welcome back to English with Max. Today I'm doing a video on words that you might be saying incorrectly. Who knows? Maybe you already know how to say all of these words. Or maybe you just have difficulties with one or two of them. In any case, please let me know down in the comments. Are they easy or do you struggle with some of them? I should also remind you that I'm Australian. Some people have been asking me about my accent. It is an Australian accent, but it is not a typical or a strong Australian accent. It's quite a neutral accent, so to speak. So my pronunciation is very close to British pronunciation. However, if I think that the American pronunciation is rather different, I will try to point it out to you. Okay, the first word is pronunciation. I know this is confusing because the verb is pronounce. So there is an O before the U. But in the noun, there is no O in that position. So we have pronunciation and not pronunciation. The second word is country. Some people get this wrong because there's an O in front of the U. So some people will pronounce it country or country. But, and this is where the video gets a little bit R-rated. I'll just cover Frank's ears. The first part of the word is actually pronounced like this. Cunt. Cunt is also known as the C word in English because it is considered by most people to be the strongest swear word in the English language. Now, I don't recommend that you use this word because you could easily offend not only the person you're talking to, but also the people around you. However, if it helps you to remember the pronunciation of country, that's awesome. Some people pronounce the T quite clearly, so they will say country, whereas other people say it more like a ch, so they say country. Country or country, either one is correct. Speaking of countries, the third word is Australia. It's very important, isn't it, Frank? Lots of people pronounce the second A as an A, so they will say Australia. But you have to remember that the second A is just like the A in day. So we say Australia. The fourth word is series. Some people try to add an additional vowel sound in there, so they'll say something like series. But you have to remember that there are only 2 syllables in this word, so it is series. What also confuses some people is that there is an S at the end, and normally in English, if there is an S at the end of a noun, it is of course plural. But series has an S whether it's plural or singular. So you can say, that is my favorite series. The next word is chaos. This isn't pronounced chaos or chaos. This is chaos. The sixth word is thermometer. What's a thermometer? This is a thermometer. We use it to check people's temperature when they are sick to see if they have a fever. Do you have a fever, Frank? Of course, you don't have to just put it in the mouth, you can put it in other places. Even really advanced speakers of English sometimes get this word wrong. It's normally the stress that they will get wrong. The stress is the weight that you put on a syllable. So I've heard people say thermometer instead of thermometer. Thermometer is the British pronunciation and the American pronunciation is thermometer. The next word is also often used in a medical context. This word is syringe. This is a syringe. Be careful of the Y in this word. It's not pronounced syringe. It is syringe. Word number 8 is ocean. Yes, this is quite a simple word, but I think because the word is very similar in other languages, some people try to say it in a way that they would probably say it in their language. So sometimes you hear ocean. Remember that this word is ocean. The next word is Italian. Some of you might be thinking, how is that hard? But lots of people actually pronounce the second vowel, so the first A, as an A instead of A. So they say Italian. But just remember that it's Italian. Some native speakers do say Italian, but it's much more common to say Italian. And the last word for today, and we've already heard it when I was talking about the thermometer, is temperature. In British English, we pretend that the second E isn't there. We say temperature. In American English, you have a choice. Some Americans say temperature and some say temperature. In any case, in American English, you pronounce the R at the end of the word. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. How did you go? Have you been saying these words right? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please also give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to be updated on more videos. You can also contact me at my Facebook page, on Twitter, and I also recently got Instagram. See you next time. You gonna say bye, Frank? Bye-bye. Isn't. Exactly. Now, one thing you can do on a train to pass the time is, of course, eat, which is why I'm now heading towards the buffet car.